What's going on? How's it going, guys? How's it going? What's going on? How's it going, guys? How's it going? Well, welcome back to another abandoned video. Now, we're here in Kings Park. I just finished filming the 12 o'clock chimes at St. Joseph Church up the block here. Now, I'm here in Kings Park, and I'm at this restaurant here called Relish. Now, if you don't know what Relish was, it was a small little diner that was here in Kings Park. And, really? It was a small little diner here in Kings Park. And, you know, they served up a lot of good food. You know, they were mainly open during breakfast and lunch. And, you know, they closed up shop. I'm not exactly sure when they closed, because a couple of days ago, I just noticed when I was out here. I came to check out a bar, you know, that was collapsing from a fire that the bagel shop had a couple of years ago, and the bar began collapsing and they got rid of it. And when I drove past here, I noticed that Relish was closed. I said, oh shoot, yo, they closed down Relish? Damn, when the hell did that happen? I have no idea, man. Damn. You know, I told my wife, I was like, oh shoot, yo, they closed down Relish. Wow, I gotta come over here and do a video soon. So yeah, man, eventually the same owners as this Relish here opened up a Relish at the old former Pizza Hut in Hop Hog. And that one didn't last too long, and they shut it down, and then they put an Italian restaurant there called Vicinato. Vicinato didn't last that long over there, and now it's a place called Social. It's called The Social. It's in some kind of infusion restaurant. Never been there, never heard of it, don't know what it is. But it's still there. But unfortunately now, the Relish here, the original location in Kings Park, is closed down. This one was located at 2 Pulaski Road, Kings Park, New York, 11754. So let's get out of the car and see if we can find a waffle. Or maybe we can find some French toast. Maybe we could get a delicious, yummy milkshake that they used to serve back then. Or maybe we could find some chicken on waffles. Ooh, that would be so good right now. Maybe an omelet, maybe some scrambled eggs, maybe hash browns or home fries. Oh, shoot, let's go. Alrighty, guys. Just like I always say in each and every one of my videos, I don't know what happened there. I froze. I don't know what happened. It's probably the hot weather, but I froze. I don't know what happened there. Oh, before we get started, what do you guys think of my Monsters University hat, huh? Pretty cool, right? Yeah, man, I got it at Island Thrift. I got it for $3 at Island Thrift over there in Center Reach. Pretty cool, right? Monsters University. Yeah, man, Monsters Inc. is one of my favorite movies. So yeah, I figured I'd show you guys that. I didn't show you in the St. Joseph video. I forgot to point it out. But here it goes, my Monsters University hat. Pretty cool, right? He even has the one eyeball on the M. And the hat over here looks like it's designed like designed to be eaten or designed to be ripped. Pretty cool, right? Alrighty, guys. Without further ado, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's get to the car and check out this abandoned Relish here in Kings Park. You guys ready to go? Alrighty, here we go. Alright, what's going on? Well, here we are. Welcome to the abandoned Relish here in Kings Park. There it goes, in all its glory. Now they still have the sign up right there behind me, and there's a little paper on the window right there. Right behind me, there's a little paper on the window that says, "Sorry, we're closed." Yep, it's gone, man. I'm gonna have to look up through the ramps because the windows are a little high here. As you can see, the windows are a little high, and there's a lot of flowers and bushes that are right in front of the windows. So, but I think we can pretty much see through here. You know, there's a ramp over here. There's got a ramp, and they got some stairs that we can see through over here. So I think we'll be able to see inside this place regardless pretty good. All the windows are open, all the shades are up. You know, the higher windows we might not be able to see inside of, but going through the stairs and the ramps, right here, going through the stairs and the ramp, I think we'll be able to see pretty good inside the restaurant. So you guys ready to go? Alrighty, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's turn the camera on and check out this abandoned Relish here in Kings Park. You guys ready to go? Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, and there it is, the abandoned Relish. No more waffles, no more French toast, no more breakfast sandwiches, no more chicken and waffles, no more yummy and delicious milkshakes, no more orange juice, no more mimosas, no more bacon, no more sausage, no more scrambled eggs, and no more omelets. None of that. So check this place out. So like I said before, I'm not exactly sure when it closed, but I have come to this place quite a couple of times. And there it goes, Relish. The pleasurable appreciation of food, family, and life. Yep. Sorry, we're closed. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing nobody soon. Oh, here we are. Yeah, like I said, those windows over there are pretty high, plus the bushes in front of there. I'm sorry about the traffic. It's just after 12 o'clock right now. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. There's a lot of traffic here on Main Street. So I'm sorry about the noise. So I'm going to try to talk as loud as I can so you guys can hear me. So here we are. There's the entrance. Is it open? Nope. Not meant to be. Just like Wally always says in this video. Not meant to be. There goes the inside. Anybody want a cup of coffee? Oh, there go the beer dispensers. What does that say over there? Is that a beer? Bud Light. Relish. We harvest. Oh, apparently you guys aren't harvesting anything in here for now. There's nothing in here to be harvested about. I believe the bathrooms are back there. You can see right there where it says freshly, oh, I thought it said family owned. It says freshly owned. Because like I said before, the same owner who owned this Relish here opened up a second location where the old Pizza Hut used to be in Hop Hog, but they have since closed. And then they opened up the Italian restaurant over there called Vicinato. And the Vicinato closed down, and now it's called The Social Fusion Restaurant. Yeah, the bathrooms were back there. I remember it being back there. Me and my buddy Ethan Mendelson, who I mentioned in a couple of videos, we've eaten here a couple times at this location. Me and Ethan. There we go. Yeah, me and Ethan Mendelson have eaten here a couple of times in the past. We used to love their milkshakes. They had the best milkshakes. And I mean the best milkshakes. the greatest milkshake. Ethan used to have the peanut butter milkshake. I used to have the birthday cake milkshake. The birthday cake milkshake was off the hook. And if you look up, you can see the condiments on the table, just ready to be served for the next guest who's going to come down and sit down and enjoy a meal. I think that's the only table that has condiments. Looks like a salt shaker and a bottle of ketchup and a couple of sugar packets. A couple of sugar packs. Yeah, I don't even need to go through the other windows that are high out of my reach, where you can see clearly, you can perfectly see clear in here. Sad, man. I used to love this place. Me and Ethan used to love this place a lot. I remember how excited I got when they opened the one in Hop Hog. Because, you know, the food was actually pretty good, man. I used to eat here frequently. Me and Ethan used to eat here frequently back in our high school days. And, you know, unfortunately, they closed, unfortunately, and it's sad, man. I don't even know when this place closed. I just noticed it a couple of days ago. Wow. No more Relish. Does it say anything on the side here? Nah. Just a couple of lights. What's going on over here? Let's see. Oh. Kitchen rack. Nothing back here. Oh, the lights are on top of the kitchen door. I wonder if you could get access over there. There's a dumpster over here. What does this say? Rainforest Falls. AbidingPresenceChurch.org. Oh, okay, so they have some kind of event going on for the church. Who knows if it was old or if it's recent. Save the date for VBS camp. I guess that's Bible study. August 10th through August 14th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. 3 years. The 5th grade, $70 for the week. Not bad. Looked like an old sign. Candlelight concert. The Quarantine Quartet. Spanish guitar music. February 28, 2026 at 7 p.m. $38 per person. Abiding Presence Lutheran Church in Fort Salonga. Wow. Alright, let's see if the kitchen door is open. I gotta be careful. I don't want to get stung by a wasp. I don't think they're around here anyway. Let's see. Nope. Not meant to be. Just like Wally always says in his video. Not meant to be. Alright. Let's go around the other side. There's a ramp on the other side of this place too that we can see inside of. So given the circumstances that I'm able to clearly see inside the restaurant from here, I don't have to worry about those windows that are high out of my reach. I mean, they're not high out of my reach. I could put my hand up there, but there's a lot of flowers and bushes in the way. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I could definitely reach. There you go. Oh, nothing but a flower, but yeah, there's a flower there. The lights are still on. You can see the lights on inside. Maybe I can step over here and you guys can see better. Make sure there's no wasps. There you go. The table right over here. There you go, guys. You can see my reflection. What's going on? Yo. Alrighty. There's little gaps between the bushes over here. There's like little gaps, allowing me to get the chance for you guys to see. There you go. Yeah, there's little gaps between the bushes here, so that gives me a chance to show you guys inside, right here. Yep. There you go. Pretty cool. I didn't think we'd be able to see inside of there because of all the bushes. But you can see right here that they got little gaps. In between the bushes, there's little gaps. So it allowed me to show you guys inside from the front. All right, let's go around the other. Over here, obviously, you can't see anything because it's obviously with all these bushes here, you know, they block my access. But anyway, you guys saw clearly inside the place anyway from where I was just at right now. So now let's go up this staircase is over here. Let's check this place out. Let's check it out over here. Maybe this one's open. It's possible that this one's open. I don't think so, but let's see. This is where the kitchen was. Nope, it's locked. There goes the inside. I mean, it wasn't the biggest location, you know, but it was a good place to eat, man. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed the food they had here. It was good. It's real good. Clearbrook, an environmental waste services company. Bill Smith, outside sales representative. Yellow Grease Division. 15 Green Street, Bayshore, New York, 11706. Clearbrook.us. B. Smith at clearbrook.us. Okay. Well, there goes one more look. Anyone need a high chair? Oh, there goes the timeout chair over there. Oh, that's it for this place. Oh yeah, it's locked. They have it padlocked. Right there. You guys can see the padlock. Oh, you can't really... Hold on. You can see the lock there. Yeah, they have it padlocked. They have it chained. Right there. You guys can see how they have it chained. Yeah. Oh well. That's alright. At least we were able to see inside. What is this? Oh, now serving dinner. I guess this location had the dinner service, huh? Alrighty, one last look. I like how they had the fall decoration too. It might have closed around the fall time, because I see all the leaves on the roof or on the ceiling. So maybe they closed around fall time. I don't know. Nope. Either way, it's gone. What? Anyone need a trash bag? Warning! Premises monitored by 24-hour video surveillance. Not anymore. Alright. Alrighty, guys. It's time to get out of here. Ugh. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Cafe Red. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Alright, guys. Well, there you have it, guys. Alright, there you have it, guys. The abandoned Relish. What once was, what will probably never be again. What will never be again. So that's it. No more Relish. It's gone. Alrighty, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. You know, it was a quick video, and hold on one second. Sorry about that. Somebody saw me filming, and they had to be rude, and they had to put the windows down and blast the music. So I'm sorry about that. I didn't say anything to them, and they didn't say anything to me, but they just had to be rude. They saw me filming, and then when they saw me filming, they put the music up, and then they lowered the window purposely. Stupid jerk. Alright, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. So here goes Relish, what once was and what will never be again. This place was known by a couple of names too. It was called Hokey Pokeys, and then after Hokey Pokeys it was called Brown's. So yeah, man. But I remember coming here with my buddy Ethan Mendelson when we used to eat here when it was Relish. And the milkshakes here were absolutely divine. The milkshakes were to die for, man. I'm sure Ethan remembers. If he sees this video, which I'm sure he will, I'm going to send him the link. When he sees this video, I'm pretty sure he's going to remember the milkshakes that me and him used to share over here. The milkshakes over here were to die for, man. They were slamming, and they were big, too. They were big and thick. Double C thick. Yeah, it was amazing, man. Alright, well, that does it for this video here, this abandoned Relish. I'm sure Ethan is going to appreciate this video too, because he used to be a Kings Park native. He used to live here in Kings Park. Not in this area, but more towards the high school. So he was maybe about a good maybe 10, 15 minutes. No, not even. He was like maybe about a good maybe 5, 10 minutes from here. He was right near the high school. So yeah, so Ethan, if you're watching this, I'm sure you're going to appreciate this, brother. All right? All righty, guys. Hang on. All righty, guys. That does it here for this video. This abandoned Relish. This cool little diner here in Kings Park. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. All right, I'm going to do the walk around, and then I'll see you guys in the car for the outro, all right? All righty. See you guys in a few. I didn't even see this now until I walked around instead of taking photos. But check this out, guys. There's a giant chalkboard, and it says Relish the Moments. Wow, that's pretty cool. It looks really nice the way they did that. So whoever did that did a pretty good job with the artwork. I like how they had the flowers and the leaves on the bottom too. Whoever did that did a really good job. Alright, I just figured I'll show you guys that real quick. See you guys in the car for the outro. Alright, what's going on? So what you guys think about that, huh? What'd you think? Huh? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Well, you know, I figured since I was in the surrounding area after filming the church bells, I'll come over here film a video for you guys. You know? And, like I said, a couple of days ago, I was in the area to check out a bar over here that apparently collapsed from a fire that was done a few years ago. The bagel shop next door to that bar caught fire, and it's been abandoned because I think the bar got affected. And the bar recently started collapsing, and they got rid of it. So I wanted to drive over here a couple of days ago with my wife to check it out. And we drove over here after we were filming the 6 o'clock bells. We drove over here, and I noticed that this place was closed. I'm not exactly sure when it closed, but if I had to guess, it was probably sometime around the fall time, because I see all the, what looks like maple leaves. It looks like maple leaves on the ceiling. It looks like a bunch of maple leaves. I'm not sure if that's what they are, but it looks like there's a bunch of maple leaves on the ceilings. On the ceiling. So yeah, if I had to guess, based on the maple leaves that I see on the ceiling, it's most likely they probably closed down during the fall time. Unless they were fall themed. I don't know. Me and Ethan haven't been here to this location in particular in a very long time. The last time me and Ethan came here was about maybe 13, 14 years ago. Maybe 15, I don't know. We were in our high school years and our high school days the last time we came here, which was close to 15 years ago. And then when the one in Hop Hog opened, which took over the old former Pizza Hut, I wound up going to that one maybe once or twice with my mom and dad, you know, and it was all right. It was good. It was still the same, you know, the same owners as the one here in Kings Park were the ones who opened the one in Hop Hog. And unfortunately, that one closed. And then it became Vicinato. And then that one closed. And when Vicinato closed down, they opened up a place now called The Social, a fusion restaurant. So I did a video there when the Vicinato was abandoned. I didn't do a video there when it was Relish that was closed, because that was way before I started doing Urbex. So I filmed the abandoned Vicinato that was once there after Relish closed down. So Vicinato didn't last that long, and then now it's called The Social, a fusion restaurant, whatever that means. I've never been there before. I've never heard of it. I don't know what it's like inside. I don't know what it is. I've never been there, other than the fact that I know it's super expensive. It is super expensive. Based on the reviews I've read and based on the prices that I've seen on the website, it is super expensive. Which would explain why that place is always empty every time I drive by there. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, guys, so Relish. So what'd you guys think, huh? This one was a little smaller than the one in Hop Hog. I believe the one in Hop Hog was a tad bit bigger because that used to be a Pizza Hut. But this one here, man, it went through a couple of names in the past. It was Hokey Pokeys, and then it was Browns. And then, you know, later on it became Relish. And after it became Relish, now it's closed. So it's gone now. And I'm here to document this place for you guys, you know? Pretty cool, man. I'm not exactly sure when they close, like I said before, but based on the maple leaves that I see plastered on the ceiling, it's more than likely that they probably close sometime in the fall, if I had to guess. I don't know, but if you guys know when this place closed down, let me know in the comments below. Alright? So yeah, man. But it was pretty cool to come out here and do a video for you guys. This was awesome. I really enjoyed doing this video, man. It was really cool. It was awesome. It was off the hook. You know, I figured since I was in the surrounding area, after I was doing the church bell videos, you know, well, the church bell video here at St. Joe's down the street, I figured I'd come over here and do a video for you guys. I had it on my list. You know, I mean, I told my wife, I said, eventually I'm going to come out here and do a video for these guys. You know, and I figure since I'm here today, why not do it now? You know what I mean? So yeah, man, this is pretty cool. You know, like I said before, the milkshakes here, me and Ethan used to love the milkshake. We always used to share milkshakes together. Yo, the milkshakes here was slamming. They were off the hook. They were huge and they were thick. Double C thick. Ask Ethan. I'm telling you, ask my buddy Ethan. When he comments on this video, ask my buddy Ethan Mendelson. I guarantee he's going to tell you the same thing. The milkshakes over here at Relish, they were off the hook. He used to get the peanut butter milkshake, and I always used to get the birthday cake milkshake. Oh my God, they were off the hook. They were to die for. To die for. It was off the hook, man. And they had really good breakfast here, too. The bacon here was amazing. So was the sausage and the scrambled eggs. And the waffles here were good. The waffles here were big and fluffy. They were big and fluffy. I love a good big and fluffy waffle. Oh, man, the French toast was also good here, too, man. Yo, they had really good food here, man. The food here was really freaking good. It was amazing. I used to come here to this location in particular with Ethan a lot back in the day. It was good, man. And the one in Hop Hog was nearly as good as the one over here, the original location here in Kings Park. But now both locations are gone. So I don't know. Maybe it was ownership that they wanted to retire. I don't know what happened. Did somebody pass away? Did the owners just want to retire and shut down both restaurants? I don't know. The one in Hop Hog was the first one to close. And not long after that, this one followed. So I wonder if it has something to do with ownership. I have no idea, man, but it's sad that it's closed, and I'm glad I got to document this place for you guys. And I know for sure, I know for a fact that Ethan is definitely going to enjoy this video, especially since he's a Kings Park native, a former Kings Park native, and he used to frequent this place a lot back then. So yeah, man. So Ethan, I hope you enjoyed this video, brother. All right? This one's towards you, man. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. It's a nice day outside, and I want to go enjoy some time driving around and see what's going on at home. And I got to get back home and attend to my grandmother. As you guys know, my grandmother's finally home. She came back home on Thursday, June 25th. So a little close to a week ago. So I got to go home and attend to my grandmother and, you know, help her around the house and whatever and just chill with her for a bit, all right? So I appreciate you guys' prayers and kind words and your kind thoughts towards me and my family and my grandmother. It really means a lot. It's been a rough 3 months, but she's finally home. All right? I appreciate you guys. All right? All righty, guys. Well, just like Wally says at each and every one of his videos, you guys stay awesome. And just like I always say at each and every one of my videos, you guys stay cool, stay happy, keep smiling, and just enjoy your life. What's going on, yo? Alrighty, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. And until the wind blows us to our next destination, wherever that may be, I shall see you guys there, alright? Alrighty, guys. See you later. Take care.